You guys hear that? That's the sound of white toner transfer with no holes in it. We're going to try to solve this problem. We're going to try to see if we can make this method better, because there are plenty of people that have white toner printers and they're having success with it, which means that there's something that we're doing wrong. I don't think we're using this thing to its fullest potential, and we got to fix that. We got to get to the bottom of it. So let's see if we can get this to sound more like this. That's shirt. This is white toner transfer.
Boom, wait a minute, just like that. Boom, 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 just like that. A-Dubb Productions, just like that. Like, comment, subscribe, just like that. Boom, wait a minute, just like that. A-Dubb, you ready? Wait a minute.
Had to change up my hat on you guys real fast. Now, anyway, recently I watched a video, and the video explained how imperative and how important manipulating your image in your software can be in whether or not you get a papery feeling on your transfer, right? And the way the video explained it, it kind of made a whole bunch of sense. In essence, putting little small holes inside of your image before you send it to print will make it have less of a papery feel. So we're going to put this to the test, because if we can successfully get this thing to work, then white toner printer could we could be onto something here, guys. So let's try to manipulate this image right here in the software and see how much of a difference we can make this feel if we cut some different size holes inside of the image. All right, so let's put this to test. All right, so I've opened up my Lumin Rip software that goes along with my Luminaris RP200 from Ricoma, guys. If you're in the market for a white toner printer, go ahead and use my Ricoma affiliate link down in the description below to purchase yours today, guys. So I'm in Lumin Rip, and I gotta admit, this software is a little bit tricky, especially going through Ricoma's extensive training. It's very, very involved. It's a lot of stuff they go through in that training. But I'm going to try to make this as simple as possible. Again, I'm not really super proficient in it, but I'm just going to try to show you the things that I know. All right, so go to File, Import Image. I'm going to hunt for my image. My image is on a desktop. I'm using right now the flag of Eritrea. All right, import that image right here. Reserve jobs older 7. I don't know. I'm just going to hit yes. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and scale that down a little bit. Scale it down a little bit. All right, so here we go. We got the flag of Eritrea right here. So what I do to my images, all my images, right, is I go ahead and I color adjust, and you see I got my yellow up, I got my blacks up, I got my max ink level up, I got my saturation way up, and that's basically how I have my images. This is my standard thing that I do to all my images right here. Standard. All right, let's see something. This is not where we're adjusting it though. I just want to see something real fast. All right, let me just leave that alone for right there. I'm gonna leave that alone for right there. All right, so over here you see we have our image, and it looks good. It looks vibrant, right? It looks good. So right here under ink removal is where we go ahead and put our holes. All right, so I click on ink removal, and right here you can see you have some options available, right? And inverted round, inverted ellipse, inverted diamond, inverted oval. I'm just gonna hit round, right? And we don't see anything happening when we hit that. Let's zoom in a little bit so we can see what's going on. But now, instead of this, I'm going to start dialing this down a little bit so we can see what's going on right here. See that right here? See how that's let me zoom out. See how that created some holes in our images? All right, now we can dial it way down to a point where our image becomes distorted. Actually, guys, you know what? I think this is too noticeable. I think these dots are too noticeable. So I'm gonna dial this up just a little bit to try to make it a little less noticeable, a little less obvious as far as the holes are concerned. So 170, look, 173, 171, 172. Around 172, it starts to get like really, really less noticeable. But if I dial in, yeah, you can barely see it. You can barely see it. So let me go down one more, 171. And around 171 is where you really it's really starting to be noticeable. All right, so I'm gonna leave it at 171 just for demonstration purposes. All right, leave that dialed up. Frequency, let's say I want to add more holes, so let's go 30, just to add more holes and make it less visible. I don't know. Let's just press OK. Okay, so you can barely see it. You can barely see the holes. Let me try to punch in. I could barely notice that. So, all right, let's see how this looks. All right, so we're gonna dial this down to about, I want my image to be about 4.5 inches wide. So right here, where it says width, let me put that 4.50. All right, so there we go. And I'm gonna duplicate it, copy, paste, paste, paste. All right, so I got 4 of them on the sheet right here. And you really can't even see any of the holes. You really can't see any of the holes. We're gonna see if this makes a difference. I don't know. If not, we might have to dial that up a little bit to get more holes in our image, so we can be like, you know, so we can give the shirt more breathing room. But I don't know. We'll see. All right, so let's send this to print. One of the good things about the white toner printer is when you got to print several images, it's back to back to back, and it's fast like that. So that's the positive about it. So let me just look at our image right here and see if we can see the dots in it. And we can't really see it, not that much. So let's go ahead and do the marrying process and see and see how this comes out. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna print another one that has more holes in it, and we're gonna send that to print also. Just gonna hit that ink removal button, and I'm gonna, where it says shape size, I'm just gonna type in 150. Put that from 171 all the way down to 150. Press OK. And then I'm gonna send this to print. Let's see how that one comes out. And here's our second sheet, and looking at it, not terribly different. I can see the little different in the dots, but not terribly different than the other one. But I can see the dots physically more than this one. Alright guys, so I went ahead and I heated up my bottom platen for 310 degrees, 120 seconds. And I'm going to go ahead and start the marrying process of these sheets right here. Okay, so I'm going to just go ahead and put my B sheet on top of my A sheet. And of course, I'm going to fold the corner like this. And I'm going to lay it down on the platen. I'm also going to put a piece of protective not Teflon, but a piece of protective parchment paper on top, and I'm just gonna press it for 120 seconds. And this is the first one. This is the first one that we did. This is not the second one. This is the first one So 120 seconds, and then I'm going to go ahead and peel it off. Alright, so I'm getting in position. And I'm going to go catch the handle before it pops up, because I don't want it to pop up too heavy and shift. I'm going to take the first parchment paper off. And I know how important it is to peel this right away. I'm going to go ahead and rub our design a little bit, because they say that's what you should do. And now that I rubbed it a little bit, I'm going to go ahead and start our peel while leaving it on top of the hot surface. I'm going to start peeling back, low and slow and steady. Low, slow, and steady. Alright, so far so good. Alright, looks like all our adhesive is staying on our design. And we are good to go, guys. Alright, so that's the first one, and the design looks solid. It looks good. Looks good to me. Let's go ahead and do the other one. Same process. Last time it came out pretty good, so I'm going to try to do the same thing again. The marrying process is not as difficult as people make it seem, guys. You just want to keep on going, keep on going. And I'm trying to see if I can tell the difference with this one. This one is the one that we have a little bit more dots in there. Trying to see if I can see the difference, and I can't really tell the difference just by looking at it, to be honest with you. So we're gonna have to see when we transfer it. Alright, so boom. Alright, so we've married everything, and in front of me now I have 3 different transfers. Alright, this is the original one, the one that has the very, very papery feel that we didn't put any holes in at all. This is the one that has about, I don't know, I think I remember about 170 on the holes, and I can see the holes as in the sheet. We married it. I can kind of see the holes when I hold it up to the light. I can see it a little bit. This is the one where we went to 150, and holding it up to the light, I can see significantly more holes on here. Alright, so it is significantly more. Yeah, which is going to be interesting versus this one. Yeah, can't see through that one at all. I can see through this one. I'm gonna try to camera and show this to you guys. Let me see if I can let me figure this out. Alright, here we go. We gotta figure it out. Alright, so this one right here is the one that's at about 150. And you can visually see the holes in here, right? This is 150. We dialed it way down. All right, you guys see that? All right, now this is 170 right here. See the difference as far as the holes are concerned? You can still see some holes, kind of, sort of. And this one is the one that has no holes at all, just solid. All right, we didn't put any holes in this. This is the original one. It's supposed to feel like super like feel like paper. All right, again, this is the one that's about 170. Right around the light area, you can see when I hold it up to the light area, like around right here, you can see how it has a little bit more holes than this one. See? Hold that around the light, you can see it's solid. This one is a little bit less solid. And then this one right here, let me hold it the same way. You can see that it's significantly more holes in this one. Alright, so let's see how they press and let's see how they feel. We got 310 degrees and we got 30 seconds. So I'm just going to lay this shirt on here. Like so, just a piece of it, just the bottom half. All right, matter of fact, why don't I just lay it like this, off of the front like that. All right, because this is just for demonstration purposes. All right, and then I'm gonna press it down for about 3 seconds just to warm the shirt up. Just to warm it up, about 3 seconds. Doesn't matter, it's hanging off, guys. It's just a demonstration purposes shirt right here. 3 seconds right here. All right, just heat the shirt up. That's good. All right, so now I got this nice heated up surface right here. I'm gonna go ahead and start laying down my designs. All right, so this is the one that's not treated, right? This is the regular one right here. Put it in the middle. All right, this is our one that is about 710, I believe. And this is the one that is 550. All right, let me give them some space, as a matter of fact. Regular, 710, 550. All right, so now I'm gonna go ahead and put a Teflon sheet on top of it. Slide it down a little bit. Put a Teflon sheet on top of it. And then we're gonna press it for the full 30 seconds. Full 30-second press. All right, here we go. All right, we're done with that press. And we can't peel it off yet. We gotta wait till it's 100% cool to touch, and then we'll roll it off. So let's take this off over and let's wait for it to cool. Hasn't quite been 2 minutes, but already these are cold. They're not even warm to touch, cool to touch. They're cold. All right, so I'm gonna start with the top one. I'm just gonna roll it off. Roll it off. Perfect. Solid. All right, now this is our 710 right here. Roll it off. Perfect. Solid. Look at those. Perfect. And this is our 550 or something like that. All right, cool. All right, so far, yeah, I should have got some access to that one, big one. But so far, I'm noticing the difference with the dots on here. It doesn't seem like, yeah. This one is the most solid, the most ink on here. This one has a little less ink. This one has significantly less ink. But what's interesting is that it does look like, I changed my time on my heat press. It does look like this white dots peek through, but I got a shiny effect on all of them, so I have to press it one more time. I'm gonna press it for 10 seconds just to get rid of that shiny gloss. So all right, let me go ahead and press that, and I'll bring it right back over. See how we got that shiny gloss effect? The screen right here, shiny gloss effect. Let me go press it 10 seconds with the sheet on top. Get rid of that. Be right back. All right, so what's the verdict? Slightly less of a papery feel. I can, yeah, slightly less. Very, very slightly less, but slightly less. But it's not significantly less to the point where I can say, wow, this is a game changer. But it does give you less of a papery feel, which leads me to believe that if I actually widen up the dots, then maybe it'll be even less of a papery feel. So still got some more experimenting to do, but overall there's some possibilities here, guys. Possibilities here. I think we definitely this is how you test this stuff to see how you can get it to work even better. And I think we're on a step. We're stepping in the right direction. But yeah, from the first one to the last one, there's definitely significantly less. It's significant, but like I said, it's not like groundbreaking. It's softer. It is more significantly softer and significantly less of a papery feel, but it's not like the papery feel is 100% gone. You can even hear this papery feel is louder versus this one is more slippery. Yeah, this is way more than that. but it's still, that feeling is still there. So overall, I'd have to say that you got to play with the settings. You got to play with the settings some more. Did we accomplish a little something? I think we did, but is it like revolutionary, groundbreaking, like, oh my gosh, go get a white toner? No. Did this spark my curiosity to use my white toner more, to figure out how I can open this up even more and get even more air in the little spots? Definitely did. So I'm gonna experiment with this more, guys, and stay tuned for that video. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know your findings. If you have a white toner printer, let me know if I'm headed in the right direction. If you have a Luminaris specifically, let me know what settings you use for solid images to get like a nice wide open space, so that it's less of a papery feel. Let me know if you've accomplished what I'm trying to accomplish in the comments down below. But you guys saw the settings that I used. You guys saw what I did. You guys saw the results that we got. So let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching. Alan Wade back here with another Luminaris RP200 video. And overall, I think we're making progress with this thing. I think there is significant improvements that we've made. We've played around with it, and we've come a long way from me not using it that much to me figuring out what I can use it for, to me figuring out how you can do a total complete color image, and you know, open it up and try to see how usable it is, how less of a papery feel. It definitely is less, guys. It definitely is less, but I guess this feels more like something, and breaking it apart makes it feel almost like a transfer. It's almost like, it almost feels like a transfer now, as opposed to a piece of paper. Interesting. Yeah, so that's it, guys. That's all I got for you today. Thank you so much for watching. Tune in for the next video. I'm gonna be doing some more updates on this, so tune in for the next video. And happy birthday to me. Had a ball today, went out to dinner, showed you guys a bunch of pictures, so I know you guys saw the dinner that I had. But thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed already, and I'll see you guys on the next video. I hope this helped somebody out, because it helped me out and definitely sparked my curiosity. I'll be playing around with this Luminaris RP200 a little bit more. So if you're in the market for one, use my Ricoma Luminaris White Toner Transfer Printer. Link in the description below to purchase yours today.
Turn up that, crank it up. While I listen to the rest when you're rocking with the best, baby.